Welcome in South Georgia. Thank you so much for watching Town and Country. I'm your host, Alicia Lewis. Today we're joined by a licensed cottage baker who's taking homemade cookies to the next level, and her treats are making a big name here in Southwest Georgia. But guess what? She's going to be showing us how to make the perfect cookie from scratch so you can try it right at your home. Miss Erin Stevens, welcome to Town and Country. How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing great, Alicia. Thanks. How are you?
Good. Awesome. So you've already started some things here. Tell me what you're doing right now.
Yes. So this is one of the techniques I use to get just that full depth of flavor in my cookies. So this is a process called browning butter. So when you use brown butter in some of your cookie recipes, it just gives it like an amazing flavor. So the process is when you brown butter, you're basically cooking it past its melting point. So the milk fat that's within the butter turns into these little brown bits and reside into the bottom of the pan, and it gives it this nutty toffee flavor, and it just makes your cookies that much more amazing because it just really enhances the flavor. So this process takes about 10 to 15 minutes, just depending how much butter you want to brown. And typically most recipes will call for about a cup of butter. So one stick you want to actually cut up and have ready in your bowl while the other stick browns. And so then when you pour the browned butter into the stick that's already cut up, it will, since it's cool, it will help this to cool down quicker. So that's a great process because you can't add this into your flour mixture until it's cool. So you you always want to use like room temp butter or just warm butter. It can't be hot.
So when you put it on your stove, what temperature do you need to brown the butter on?
It depends on your stove. Like I've told you before, you need to know your equipment, know your stove, know your oven.
Got it.
So some stove tops get hotter a lot faster than others. So on mine, I have a gas stove top and oven, so I typically put it on low.
Cook it on low. All right, low and slow. That's how we
low and slow is the best.
Love it. All right, so Erin, you are the owner of the cookie jar, and you have such a unique story. Tell us what inspired you to begin this baking journey.
Well, mostly my husband. I call him the cookie monster, and my little boy has taken on that role as well. So they love cookies, and my husband sent me on this journey to make the perfect chocolate chip cookie for him. So
I love it.
And so then it turned into this. But also, since I was a little girl, I have loved to cook. I've always been in the kitchen. I had the party kitchen. One core memory, I loved Justin Wilson. He was had a cooking show, so I used to have my own cooking show at my party kitchen.
I love it.
And I remember my dad would have on Justin Wilson, and I would have this show in my party kitchen along with him. But the reason for the name of the cookie jar is I had the luxury of growing up right next to my great-grandparents on our family farm, and we had a large family, and our entire family knew about this cookie jar they kept in their house. My great-grandmother was an amazing baker, amazing cook. Everything she touched turned into gold. So, but they kept the Keebler fudge striped cookies in this cookie jar.
Love
and
those.
Everyone knew they were in there. I mean, it was this, white kind of stone cookie jar, and it had, probably some of the letters, were kind of torn off of it. And so it was very vintage, but everyone knew that's what they kept in there. And so you didn't escape from their house without getting one of those. and another memory, my grandfather, he kept the long, the old-fashioned peppermint sticks. They were kept on top of the fridge, and every time you left, he said to get a peppermint stick off the top of the fridge, so that I knew I had to name it that one.
I love it.
So the jar came into my mind when I was trying to decide on a name for this adventure.
Absolutely. All right, Erin, so I don't want to waste any more time because these cookies look amazing. So what would you say is your best seller?
It was originally the sugar cookie. That's one of my original bestsellers. That's my most classic cookie. I originally made that for myself because that was my favorite. But right now, the banana pudding cookie has recently become my top seller. So that's a new cookie, and everyone has fallen in love with that one. So, but we also have the Fluffer Nutter.
That looks good.
peanut butter with M&Ms, and then that's the classic chocolate chip.
The one that you made
Yes.
perfectly for your husband, right?
Correct.
All right, I actually want to try this one right
Okay,
here.
that's the banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
Yes.
Now, Erin told me something very interesting. She said that
Yes.
she actually never tried any of her cookies.
I have not. So, a fun fact, I have celiac disease, so I cannot eat gluten, so I can't eat any of these cookies. I've only ever tried the sugar cookie, and
Wow.
then I found out, this disease I had. So, I've, really mastered my techniques, so I rely on
Customer reviews.
Yes.
And Erin, when I tell you, this is the best cookie I've ever had. Oh my goodness. Is it white chocolate in here?
there is white chocolate
Oh
in there,
my
yes.
gosh. This is so good.
Yes. And this cookie actually reminds me of not my great-grandmother, but my grandmother. She taught me to make her banana pudding. She was my granny. And so this cookie is
Wow.
really in honor of her. So
my gosh.
I make some jam-up banana pudding, so I had to turn it into a cookie. So.
Erin, kudos. 10 out of 10. If I could break the scale, you would definitely win.
Yes.
This is so good.
Thank you.
Tell us where we can go ahead and find more information about you.
So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. The
Wow,
best
that's
way to place an order is to message me on Facebook. So
On
Facebook
Facebook.
Messenger. That's the best way for me to keep up with orders.
All right, Erin Stevens, the owner of the cookie jar with the amazing banana pudding
Yes,
cookies. So
banana
good.
pudding,
Of
yes,
course. And we'll have all her
yes.
information posted on our website at waob.com. But don't you move